My name is Jacqueline Lange and I'm the admin intern here at Eugene Field. I got involved in the arts when I was really young. I started playing piano when I was 4 and was consistently involved in piano, choir, and lots of musicals throughout middle, high school, and college. When I started teaching music here in the Sioux Falls School District, I didn't have any plans to change to any other role, but then when this position came open, I was really excited to be placed in a school where there's such a strong focus on the arts in addition to the academic piece. I've seen a lot of our students here at Eugene Field who struggle in a traditional classroom setting, really thriving with arts-based education, and I think it's exciting that we have such a great resource here in our community.
Hi, my name is Diana Grandgeorge. I am a 3rd grade teacher here at Eugene Field A+. My A+ story is, as a child, I really struggled in all academic areas, and my teachers told me really that there was only one way to learn things. It was memorizing the formulas. And I was hired on to Eugene Field in 2001, which happened to be the first year that we started the A+ philosophy. And through the years I've discovered that if I was a student now at Eugene Field, I would have been much more successful through my elementary career.
I'm Megan Boucher Eriksson. I teach art and art integration at Eugene Field A+. What really drew me to the A+ philosophy is just the way that art is integrated into everything that we do here, or at least that's what we aim for. And that is really true of life. You know, when you think about it, everything you touch in life had an artist involved. And it's just natural to have the arts involved in everything. We're all born with a desire to create. As far as we can go back and studying people have been creating, and it's just a natural way to express yourself, live your life, and learn. So that is, I guess, what drew me to this, and also made me choose to be a parent at this school too and send my own child here, because art should be a part of everything, and it's an important part of being a human, and it's really crucial.
My name is Jamie Hill and I teach 1st grade. My A+ story is about my own children. I have chosen to send them to this school for the different opportunities that are provided in the arts. I've been a teacher for 14 years, but this is my first year at Eugene Field, and once my own kids started going here and I started seeing the wonderful things that they were producing in the classroom, I knew that one day I wanted to teach here as well. And so now I have that opportunity, and I'm just excited to be able to provide that same engagement and excitement for my own classroom of students.
My name is Kate Marchand. I teach 2nd grade. My A+ moment probably started when I first had my interview here. I walked through the halls and I had seen something completely different than I had seen in other schools. I could tell each child was featured and that each child mattered, and I was kind of just overcome with this sense of community and belonging. Now that I've been here for 6 years, this is definitely a home. Our kids are put first and our staff is close because of that. And I say all the time that I wish I could have learned in the A+ way.
Hi, my name is Beth Versteeg and I am the librarian at Eugene Field. I have been here for 12 years, and there is a wonderful sense of excitement and learning each and every day. Kids are happy to be at school. And my A+ moment is the principal, who was here when I was first hired, would always say, "How are you smart today?" I distinctly remember her talking to students about that, asking them, "Are you people smart? Are you math smart?" And that's just a wonderful way to celebrate each and every child. I get to work in the library with students every single day who are happy to be there. They're excited about school. Our MI days and our MI exchange groups are so much fun. Again, it's a wonderful school to be in, a wonderful place to be.
My name is Linda McDaniel. I'm the principal of Eugene Field A+. My A+ story started 3 years ago when I was hired as the principal of this building. I came to this building with very little understanding or knowledge of A+, but a desire to learn. I learn on a daily basis just through interactions with teachers and students, being in and out of classrooms, as well as attending some conferences. Upon coming to Eugene Field, what I quickly learned was that the teachers in this building and staff members as a whole are passionate about the arts and want to continually have conversation, collaboration, and opportunities to converse about how to embed the arts into their daily instruction. Being a part of those conversations is what really has helped me to grow. Going in and out of classrooms, seeing kids interact and be a part of the arts through their core content learning has been helpful. That allows me to see where I can provide teachers and students with feedback for them to continue to grow. I'll stay here at Eugene Field as long as I possibly can because I feel like it's a great way for kids to be able to learn, use their multiple intelligences, and become successful citizens of our community.
My name is John Fontaine. I'm the Lunchbox EA here at Eugene Field Elementary, and this is my story. I started with the school district over at Roosevelt, helping high school kids to get their meals as part of the food service department over there. And I really longed to work with younger kids as I have an 8-year-old son. So I decided to apply at Eugene Field and I was accepted, and here I am. And I love this school. It's a wonderful place to help kids, and it's like a family here. It truly is, from the teachers all the way to the staff. And I'm just glad to be here, and I just love these kids.
My name is Marissa Schloop, and I teach 4th grade here at Eugene Field A+. And my A+ story begins during my student teaching year. I student taught here in 5th grade and fell in love with the A+ philosophy. I had learned about Howard Gardner in multiple college classes and thought that that theory was really cool. And so seeing it put in action here at Eugene Field was an awesome experience, and I fell in love with how students feel, their confidence when they learn that they can be smart in many different ways. And I knew that it was a place that I wanted to be and a place where I wanted to teach so that I could help students understand the different ways that they can be smart and how one of their smarts can help them in an area that they maybe don't feel as confident in.
My name is Ashley Martin, and this is my 8th year teaching kindergarten at Eugene Field Elementary. My A+ story is short and sweet. I graduated college and I knew that I wanted to teach kindergarten, but I just wasn't sure where that would be. I instantly fell in love with the staff at Eugene Field through my interview process, and it has become my home. I love teaching through the arts, and I love the students and the staff.
Hello, my name is Kelsey Stead. I'm a personal special education assistant. This is my 4th year here at Eugene Field A+. I started 4 years ago. This is the school my grandma taught at for many years, so I'm finishing up my degree. I love how Eugene Field incorporates the dance and drama. I am also a dance teacher outside of school, so I love seeing the kids engaged in art, drama, dance, library. It's a fun place for them to be.
Cara Pliska, and I teach 4th grade. I am excited to be a part of Eugene Field A+ Elementary. I actually did a long-term sub job right after I graduated, and that was my first introduction to the A+ program, and was lucky enough to be hired on, and this is where I've been ever since. So I enjoy watching the students the most that have troubles in some academic areas, but if you put it into a different way, a different avenue, let them do this activity through music or through drama, it's very surprising what they can come up with. I think some of my favorite moments have been teaching social studies, using the arts, and then giving them an opportunity to demonstrate an act or a time in history through the use of tableaus. And I'm always surprised at how accurate they are in their depiction of those things and how well their classmates are able to identify those different points and how they can ask appropriate questions and how they can really see so much through just one simple activity using the arts.
My name's Randy Roth. I'm an afternoon custodian at Eugene Field. I've been here for 26, 27 years. And it's a good building. They have a good program and they have very good staff and good kids. The kids are kind of fun.
My name is Alison BOE. I am a EA, run the lunchroom and run the after-school program Kids Inc. here at Eugene Field. My A+ story started 12 years ago when I was asked if I would be willing to be site coordinator for Eugene Field Kids Inc. It was the art school, which is what my degree is in, so I said, sure, I'll give it a try. 12 years later, I'm still here as site coordinator. I've been fortunate enough to come on as an EA and run the lunchroom as well. And A+ is so important to me that we open enrolled our son here, and he's a kindergarten student this year.
Hi, my name is Jo Roberts. I teach 4th grade here at Eugene Field. I've been here this is my 5th year. I came here from St. Louis, Missouri, where I had lived for most of my life, but I had family here in Sioux Falls, and I knew I wanted to come back. And so as I was interviewing with the different schools, I kind of started to fall in love with this school just by talking to the other teachers here and the principal. And so once I got that job, I just knew this was going to be the place for me. I saw a promotional video about the school, and I thought that all the teachers looked really fun and the kids seemed so happy and engaged, and I'm really glad that I made the choice to come here to Eugene Field. My favorite thing is MI Exchange, when I get to see kids from all the different grades. When we come together, I just feel like that is such a worthwhile time for my 4th graders as they go to see other teachers and be with younger students. And then for me as well, so that as I'm walking through the hallways, I can smile and wave at kindergarten friends that are in my group, or 1st or 2nd or 3rd, or even 5th graders that I had in the past. So that's what I love about Eugene Field.